What up? Backing it up a little bit. Hair is a mess. We're going to clean it up, though. We're going to clean it up before we head to Baltimore tomorrow. That is going to happen. Hair is a mess. TikTok, we are not live on TikTok as of right now. I wonder, is this the page that I normally go live on? Let's see. Yeah, I think this is the page I normally go live on. Let's see if we can just do this. We're going to go live. Live studio. I just want to do like a normal live. I don't know what's happening. That's not what I want to do. I just want to post live. Won't let me. Easily create content. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so we're going to strip things down just a little bit here today. Normally I'm live over on TikTok also, which I planned on doing that. And I've got a whole show for you today, and I've been here in the studio for about 35 minutes already this morning on a Monday morning, and I've kind of had some different thoughts, some changes. There's some things that I wrote this morning in my Remarkable, which I love. There's some things that I wrote, things that I had planned out, but for some reason, feeling a little tiny bit of a shift this morning. I'm also sensing a little bit of delay with my cameras there, which is weird. Probably not weird. Probably all signs pointing to. Anyways, I'm all over the place. Let's just dive into the show. Good morning and welcome to the number one morning show in America. I am your host, Glenn Lundy, husband to one, father to nine, author, speaker, and the founder of 800%.life. It's 5:30 a.m. and it's time to rise and grind. Okay, hey, good morning. How are you, my friend? Dude, today is Monday. That's right, today is Monday, May 11th, 2026. And what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be Monday, May 11th, 2026. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most, and I do mean the absolute most, of this absolutely incredible day. Now, I can already tell Facebook is doing its thing, which we just love after 2,000 episodes of doing this show. So Facebook's doing its thing. It's not letting anybody find the feed. People that have been signed up and notified say, please notify me whenever Glenn goes live. It's not happening. People that are on my page looking for the show, they can't find it. So I need your help, the handful of you that Facebook did send this out to. I need your help. I need you hitting that share button, tagging your friends. What's up, Scott Simons? Great to see you. How you doing, Mary Lynn? Great to see you this morning. Valerie Stone's in the building. There we go. Now it's starting to work its magic, and some of you are definitely helping push this out, which I greatly appreciate. This morning is an interesting morning. Today is Monday, May 11th, 2026. Monday, May 11th, 2026. And I am coming to you live from Lexington, Kentucky. Now, I hope that you had a fabulous Mother's Day weekend. That is my hope. I hope that you had an incredible Mother's Day weekend. Whether you yourself, what's up, Ramon? Whether you yourself are a mother, a very well-deserving, tried and true, have committed your life to raising a child or two or three or four or five or six or seven or eight or nine, maybe more. But as a mother, I hope you had an amazing Mother's Day weekend. There are so many women that I know in my life. I have a lot of female friends. Pretty much most of them are moms. And the work that you do, the impact that you make, the lives that you're able to create while like making this incredible, long-lasting imprint on the planet through children is something I will always admire. Something I will always admire. So I hope that if you are a mother, hope you had an incredible Mother's Day. For those of you that maybe aren't a mother, but you celebrated Mother's Day this weekend, I hope it was incredible for you as well. I hope it was incredible. I hope it was peaceful. I hope it was joyful. I hope it was all of the things. We in the Lundy house, we had a great Mother's Day weekend. We really did. We had a great Mother's Day weekend. There was an incredible church service yesterday. Church was awesome. My guy Scott Nickel really dove into Galatians. And it was interesting because I am in a battle right now, and I'm going to need some engagement and interaction from you guys today. We're going to have a conversation. What's up, Vicki Everett? Great to see you. I need some engagement and interaction from you today. I'm in a battle. So a week ago today, I took all the sugar out of my house, at least 90% of it, because our house is a house of sugar. Sugar cereals every day, sugar snacks every day. It was out of control for the kids. It was out of control for me. It was out of control for my wife. It was just out of control. And so I yanked all the sugar out of the house a week ago, and me, Savannah, Joel, and Willow went like full-blown, no added sugars, period, at all, whereas the rest of the family's like, no sugar in the house, but if you're out at grandma's house, you want to have some ice cream, that's cool. You're out at the ballpark, you want to have a sucker, that's cool. We just don't need to have it in the house, right? So kind of two different teams. But here's where I need your opinion, feedback, and advice, because I can't like find anything to eat, bro. I mean, I got so frustrated this weekend because everything's got a little bit of sugar in it, like everything. I want to eat a sandwich. The bread's got sugar in it. I want to, added sugar in it. I want to get, a chicken nugget. Oh, the breading, it's got a little bit of sugar in it. Or, it's literally everything in it. It's less than 1 gram. Less than 1 gram of added sugars. And it's so frustrating, right? And so I'm just curious from you, if any of you have done the no sugar thing or so on and so forth, talk to me about like, what the heck do you eat, bro? What do you eat when everything's got a little bit of sugar? It's ridiculous to me. So anyways, great church service. And we've been doing this kind of no sugar thing. Create your own meal plan. No, Ramon, you don't understand. You don't understand. I have 9 kids, Ramon. I have 9 kids. What do you mean? I'm an entrepreneur. I run a business. I have 9 children. I'm traveling all over the place. This week, I'll be in Baltimore for 4 days. Meal plan. Ha! Ha! I was talking to a friend of mine. He asked me, he said, Glenn, this was on Friday. He said, Glenn, what time do you land in Baltimore on Tuesday? I said, buddy, what do you mean, what time do I land? I haven't booked my flights yet for Tuesday. You kidding me? So anyways, I know the natural sugars and fruits are okay. I'm okay there. Okay, but is that less than 1 gram? Is that okay? Like for real, can we loosen up the range just a little bit? Like if it says less than 1 gram of added sugar, like can that be okay? Anyways, but in my frustration, I had this rant, right? And I was like, why is it all the things that we desire are not good for us? Right? Like all the foods that we want to eat are not good for us. All the sinful things in our nature that are not good for us. All the things we desire are not good for us. But the things that we don't desire are the things that are good for us. It seems like a joke to me. Seems like God's playing some kind of joke where he's like, I'm going to make you want all the things that are not good, right? And then I'm just going to not give you any desire or taste buds for the things that are good. Not just food, but sin, all these other things, right? All this clean living stuff sucks. It's boring, right? It's crazy. And so at church yesterday, Scott Nickel, he said, Galatians 5:17, for the desires of the flesh are against the spirit. and the desires of the Spirit are against the flesh. For these are opposed to each other in order to keep you from doing the things you want to do. And so it was like kind of a little punch in the face. It was like, oh, okay, I remember now. We are being led by something higher to a higher place. And ultimately, the conflict is by design, as are all things in God's world. So, enough ranting about the sugar. We got some things done around the house as well this weekend. We got some things done around the house. The kids and I, my wife said she wanted a clean van. So the kids and I took the van. Now, washing our van, when you have a 12-passenger van, just so you know, you have a 12-passenger van, that sucker don't fit. It's 9 feet tall. It don't fit in normal car washes, right? So we had to go to the little manual car wash. This is a picture of my son Joel holding my son Hutch as he's participating in helping wash Mama's van. So we cleaned out Mama's van. Everything's, just imagine with 9 kids what the inside of this van looks like. We cleaned out the van. Everybody participated. They all chipped in, which was awesome. We got it all vacuumed out, cleaned out. Took us about an hour and a half to get this sucker cleaned out. Meanwhile, Mama was taking a nap while we were doing all of this. And so that was super fun. It was just kind of me and all the kids. We had a fun time doing that this weekend. And then there was also a dance recital. Thank you, Michael Barrick. I appreciate that. There we go. I appreciate that. All right, so we also had the dance recital. 3 of my daughters had a dance recital this weekend, multiple performances. We got little Caroline in her. Look at that little cute little cow dress that she's wearing. Oakland looking a little bit loud, or looking just like her sister, Savannah. It was just an amazing time. The girls were beautiful. The dances were incredible. Town and Village just always crushes it every single year. What's up, Amy Hitch? Great to see you. What's up, Nathaniel Banks? My son really enjoyed the recital, so that was a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, why is that happening today? That is so weird, man. And then we moved some horses this weekend. Now, I don't know if any of you are horse people, but we have 2 new horses that are part of the family. We have Apollo and Creed. Apollo is a Morgan, used to be an Amish buggy horse. Creed is a thoroughbred that never got a chance to race. They're both horses that are about 20 years old, right in there. And so we needed to move them because we had put them on a farm that was kind of close to our house, but the kids couldn't get to them. And now we're putting them on a farm right next to our house where the kids can literally just walk in 60 seconds. And be down there. So we moved got the horses moved. So that's the finish line. The finish line is we got the horses moved. They're right by the house now. The kids are going to get a chance to learn all the disciplines around raising horses, so on and so forth. They love it. They get to come over. They get to feed them. They're going to learn to ride them. All of these amazing things, right? So the horses got moved. However, I do need to inform you and let you know. Moving horses, not necessarily Glenn's favorite thing to do. We had to move these horses about a mile, but in order to move these horses about a mile, we had to get them in these trailers. Apollo, the Amish buggy horse, had no problem getting in the horse trailer. Creed, on the other hand, had a big problem with getting in the horse trailer. First of all, Creed had a problem with us even getting close to Creed. Creed ran around for about an hour before we even got a halter on Creed to lead Creed over to the trailer. Then getting Creed onto the trailer was a big deal. So let me explain real quick. Horse trailer. Horse trailer, the way it works is you guide the horse in. You're holding a rope. You guide the horse in. And then when you get to a certain part in the trailer, you go under a bar and then you bring the horse all the way up and then you can hook the horse up to the wall in the trailer, right? So once you're under that bar, you're kind of on the safe side of the trailer. When you're on the other side of the bar, it's you and a horse in a very small area. So you want to lead the horse in. You want to go under the bar. and you're over on the other side. So this horse is giving us trouble. This horse don't want to go. This horse is not interested in what we've got going for this horse. So we lead the horse. Glenn, leads the horse in, goes under the bar, just like he's supposed to. Now the horse just stops, freezes, takes like 2 steps, won't come in. I'm holding the rope like, come on, you 1,000-pound crazy beast, get on in here. And I got 2 people behind the horse that are kind of like, hey, let's go. You got to get up into the thing, trying to push the horse up into the thing. So I'm holding, and they're like, don't let go of that rope, whatever you do, because she can run out and she'll just run out into the street, right? So I'm holding, the horse is holding, we're at a standstill, nobody wants to move. They get behind her. They give her a little tippity tip, 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 tap. They give her a little tip tap to try to get her moving. Well, they told me not to let go of the rope. What they didn't tell me is that this 1,000+ pound beast can move very fast and is very strong. And so the horse backs up and stands up at the same time. And I'm holding on to the rope. And as I'm holding on to the rope, she didn't want the sugar, bro. We had the sweet treats and everything. She was not moving. These were good horse people. They could not get this horse in this trailer. I'm holding on to the rope. She rears up, backs up, rears up, yanks me. I get pulled over that safety bar, flipped over, and land in the freaking horse trailer with a horse like right there, right above me. It was freaking crazy, bro. But I held on. And then finally they were like, let the rope go. So I just let the rope go because she was dragging me out of the horse trailer. So I let the rope go. And they were able to grab the rope on the other side so she didn't get away. And I already told you the ending of this story. We ultimately got her moved over. But this shoulder right here today, I feel like I got hit by a truck, bro. And it's a moment I'll remember forever. Glenn Lundy, moving horses, probably not a good combo. So anyways, I had a big weekend. I hope you had a big weekend. I needed the family time. I needed the extra rest. I don't know about you. School year just finished. School year just finished. The kids have moved to the new year. We're making some changes in our house. A little extra family time after last week was crazy, and I have no idea why this is happening. This has literally never happened before. Okay. So now we're back, and we're locked in. And I don't know if you know this or not, but it's May 11th. It's May 11th. And I wrote, what's up, Frank? I wrote a new series this week, and we're going to go into it tomorrow. We're going to go into the new series starting tomorrow. This new series, it's going to be called May the Force Be With You. May the Force Be With You. And we're going to talk a lot about AI this week. We're going to talk a lot about AI this week, but not in any way you've ever heard it talked about before. Because the Force, if you think about Star Wars, right? Jedis, right? The Force, they talk about how the Force is always around you. They talk about how it requires a certain discipline to be able to tap into the Force, so on and so forth, right? AI, it's here, bro. And it's always around you. It's not just robots or widgets or gadgets. It's like a force that is completely shifting humanity. Like everything from your algorithms that are telling you what to watch, that are showing up in your feed, to the way that music is being produced, to television series, to, yes, the robots and the tech and all of that stuff, bro. It's all the way around us now. And it's going to require certain sets of skills. Just like the Jedis in Star Wars, it's certain sets of skills, and certain people are going to be able to tap into certain things in certain ways. And so this is an important conversation. We're going to have it this week. We're going to have it this week. But this morning, as I was going live and I had it all mapped out, I'm like, hold up. I think me personally, like deep breath. I feel like maybe some of you here in the room, deep breath. Like we're here. It's Monday morning. We just came off a crazy weekend. It's already May. We're headed into a busy season. Like May's going to be busy. June's going to be busy. July's going to be busy. Summer's going to be busy. Next thing you know, 2026 is going to be gone. And right as I went live, God was just like, hold up. Let's not go too fast, too far. Let's just take an inhale. Let's take a breath. So here's what I am going to do. Along the AI note, one of the things that we did for my wife this Mother's Day, did a couple things for her. I bought her a big old table. We had a 16-seater table. There it is. We had a 16-seater table that we've always eaten on, and you guys maybe have seen pictures of it in the past, so on and so forth. But I got my wife a new custom-made, thanks to my boy Aaron Jones at Made Construction. We got a custom-made 16-person dining table. So she got that for Mother's Day. She got her nap for Mother's Day. She got her clean van for Mother's Day. She got some gifts from her kids for Mother's Day. And also, I took a poem that I wrote. If you've been around here a long time, you've heard this poem. I wrote a poem called My Wife's Skin Has Healing Powers. Wrote this poem a long time ago. Well, I took the poem and stuck it into AI, and we made my wife a song. Check this out.
Healing powers. I know this sounds crazy, but tell you how much my wife's skin, it can heal. This is true, you can trust. After a long day of the everyday grind, my wife's skin has the power to clear out my mind. When I grab hold of her hand, it changes my life, and I thank the good Lord that she is my wife. I'm addicted.
I love it.
I just can't get enough. One touch,
And I just want
some more of this stuff. It's exciting,
electric.
so hard to explain, but her skin, I assure you, heals body and brain. My wife's skin has healing powers. My son Joel, he will tell you he loves her skin too. When he's sick, he lays on it, and the healing comes through. There's no place on earth that can do what she can, and my son knows this fact as he's holding her hand when he's all tired out from a day of fun play. His mom's skin is the place where his head just must lay. It revitalizes,
It really,
it has powers unreal.
when you touch my wife's skin,
It just brings out your zeal.
it's incredible, fantastic.
I just can't describe, but her skin, I could promise, should be doctor prescribed. My wife's skin has healing powers, and Savannah, she knows, and she'll let you know too. Her mom's skin, it can heal. She will tell you it's true. She knows with the boo-boo, mom's kiss is the cure, and if her belly hurts, she calls mommy for sure. There's no My white skin has healing powers. A soft kiss from her lips and a look in her eyes make my worries run screaming and my dreams become loud. My wife is a woman that I wish you all knew, because her touch it has healed me. Believe me, it's true. My white skin, my white skin, my white skin.
What do you think? Come on. Come on. So good. Now listen, dude. So we played that in the house. We played that on the Sonos. The kids jammed out to it. We all sang it. We had it going in the van when we were on the way to the church. And I share with you, one, I hope you enjoyed the song. I enjoyed the song. So I wrote that song. Every lyric on there is my lyric. However, I'm not the best singer, and I'm not a music producer. However, I took my lyrics, my poem, stuck them into an AI tool, and with a couple little tweaks, we ultimately had a fully produced freaking banger. Like, I don't know about you, but I think it's a freaking banger, right? There's a couple other versions. That one was the best. So I'm going to leave you on this because today, like I said, we're not going to go into the full series. We're going to go into the series starting tomorrow. And we'll do it throughout the week while I'm in Baltimore. But I need you to start thinking about the expansive possibilities that are at your fingertip, because I am not a music producer and I am not a singer. And yet, I just produced a banger. You see, for years and years and years and years and years and decades and decades and decades and decades and eons and eons and eons and eons, you had to have a certain talent, certain level, certain skill in order to participate in certain fields. Well, now all that's changed. And it's continuing to change. It's changing at a ridiculously rapid pace. And we're going to have a conversation about it. What's up, Julio? How you doing, Pete Daly? We're going to have a conversation about it. So I am going to ask you to tuck in with me this week. Maybe you need to get up a little bit earlier. Do not miss any episodes of Hashtag Rise and Grind this week, Tuesday through Friday. We are going to unlock the force that exists out there and unlock the force that exists in you. That's happening. It's going to be amazing. But before we get into it, deep breath. Let's just hang out together this morning. If you would, please say good morning to me. I'll say good morning to you, whether you're watching live, you're watching on replay. Say what's up, and I'll say what's up back. And then we're going to go into our Monday together. And then, it's going to be a heck of a week. It's going to be deep, but it's going to be a heck of a week. Does that sound fair? Ben St. Hours, good morning, sir. Thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Paul Brindley, wow, that's amazing. Well done. Thanks, Paul Brindley. I appreciate that. Marilyn Wilkin, thank you for being here this morning. Trisha Rue, good morning. Thanks for being in the building. Those of you that are over on Clubhouse, thanks for listening. I appreciate you. Nathaniel Banks is in the building. Julio Soto, who I just said hi to, and Pete Daly, thanks for being here. Vicky Everett, the Twang sister, she's up in here this morning. Tosh Queen, thank you for being here. Mr. Mike Larkins, thanks for being in the building. Nathaniel Banks is up in here. Christopher Arnold, what's up, Chris? Great to see you. Bill Harrison is in the building as well. Tiffany Ann, thank you for being here. Gene Hughes, what up, what up? Mike Rendine, thanks for being here. Pastor Jeff, my man, I feel like I've just been missing you. I was thinking about you the other day. I'm like, I miss Pastor Jeff. I pulled up my I Am a Man poem on YouTube, and something you had posted, my I Am a Man poem, over on your YouTube. I'm going to turn that into a song. Jeremy Nolling, good morning. Again, remind Ryan, if you guys need anything, I am available. Are you going to be at a SODU this week? Let me know if you're going to be at a SODU. Tony Schmidt, thanks for being here this morning. I appreciate it. Tony Thorstad is in the building. Judy Tibbs is in the building. Hey, look, I don't know. Kurt McFarland is in the building. I don't know. I was going to rush right in, and something told me this morning, slow it down, back it up, take a breath, use today to ease into this new season. Like I was ready to just run into it. Use today to ease into this next season. Now, I don't know who specifically that is for. Maybe it's for me. Maybe it's for you. Yeah, Pastor Jeff, when you're in Cali, it's over. Greg Becker, this chat section has serious problems anymore. Can only see my chats. You can only see your messages. Wow. Yeah, Facebook doesn't like us. Never has. Take today. I mean, don't get me wrong. Get after it. We got to get after it. But like last night with my family, when we did our gratitude and goals, before we just moved to the next thing, I was like, hey, let's go through one by one. What is one big thing that you accomplished this year? One big milestone, because the school year ended, right? We just transitioned right into summer. I was like, what was a milestone? Oakland learned to read last year. That was a milestone. Caroline learned to write her name. That was a milestone. Joel crushed it in algebra in school. Big milestone. Savannah had some hurdles. She had some ethic things that she worked through and absolutely grew through. Meredith, 10 years old, and she was able to go on business trips with Dad, and that was a big thing for her. Willow was able to get really disciplined and focused this year when it came to school and really knock her schoolwork out, right? Fisher, my son Fisher, he learned multiplication and division. Big milestone for him this year. Me, got smoking out of my life, got nicotine out of my life, I've worked out every day this year, right? Business is growing. We're eradicating debt. Take some time to just really reflect real quick before we we're almost halfway through the year, dude. Slow down today, pause, take a look, give yourself some credit because you deserve it. It's not easy out there in them streets. It is not easy out there in them streets. I get it. Give yourself some credit for what you've accomplished and how far you've come and what you've done. And then, after you've taken that pause and you've taken that breath and you've really reflected, then let's go out and have an amazing day. Does that sound fair? What's up, Frank? Good to see you, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know today's show was a little bit all over the place, but that's what we do when we live. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow, 5:30 a.m. We'll do it all over again right here on #Rise and Grind. Peace.
My wife's skin has healing powers. I know this sounds crazy, but tell you I must. My wife's skin, it can heal. This is true, you can trust. After a long day of the everyday grind, my wife's skin has the power to clear out my mind. When I grab hold of her hand, it changes my life. And I thank the good Lord that she is my wife. I'm addicted,
I love it,
I just can't get enough. One touch,
and I just want
some more of this stuff. It's exciting,
electric.
so hard to explain, but her skin, I assure you, heals body and brain. My wife's skin has healing powers. My son Joe Make my worries run screaming and my dreams become loud. My wife is a woman that I wish you all knew, because her touch, it has healed me.